In the last chapter of our story, music, we saw these four individuals finally arrive at Crater Valley, a location deep within the Outlands, supposedly home to many fragments of the past that could lead to answers for Gonyant. Both Cordelia and Gonyant immediately went to investigate one of the many craters and holes that lay on the surface of this space and found the ones they looked in to be smoothed off tunnels, eroded by centuries of falling sand. Unfortunately, tracking them across the wilderness was an ancient black dragon named the Caustic King. And using Gonyant's vulture companion, he managed to track them all the way to Crater Valley, aiming to devour them for betraying him. The group fled into Crater Valley and saw only one option: to try and escape down into the earth using these tunnels that lay before them. And so down they fell, the angered bellows of the Caustic King echoing down after them.
Don't mind me.
Through darkness...
That didn't happen.
It totally didn't happen.
We're done.
Through darkness and stone, they slid down, down, down. Who knows for how long, before all of a sudden the security of the stone tunnels left them and they began to free fall. But strange to them all was the fact that they could now see where they were falling, for they had seemingly dropped into a subterranean oasis, a place full of life beneath the stone of the overworld. But this life immediately took an interest to them. Huge flying reptiles with sharp beaks began to accost them as they fell, and it took the entire team working together to survive not just the reptiles, but the fall itself. Thankfully, Cordelia's sharp shooting and Sky's telekinetic abilities took care of these issues, and they managed to safely, and most importantly slowly, travel down to the jungles below. But this was merely a new type of danger that they found themselves in, for through the trees, a giant bipedal reptile with huge jaws of serrated teeth happened upon them. And that is where we pick up now. So, before we get into this, I'm going to have everyone roll initiative. Gonyant.
21.
What the hell?
Wow.
And now.
Gosh dang.
Suppose I'll be
Gosh dang it.
giving that to one of my slow friends.
Is it because you got a light?
Sky.
12.
I got a lot.
A light.
Cordelia.
11.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is fun.
Thanks to my -6.
Oh, -2. Oh,
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Did you guys
9.
forget?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
I didn't forget.
You guys are really clever.
I got
Wow, you're so good.
an 11, Jack.
With your -6.
With
that's
my
not
-6.
bad.
Yeah, I know. I rolled really well for initiative. It's annoying.
Damn, son.
I rolled a 15.
Cordelia, you're a total of 9.
9.
Gonyant, you're a total of 19.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, lovely.
All the way down here.
When the rogue goes last.
All right, then.
I think what might have been more appropriate would if Jack said, let's roll to see who gets eaten first.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
I've got to give you one round to run.
That's what initiative, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, essentially.
You do you, Queen.
Gonna be me.
I'll do what I was going to do then.
You,
What are you gonna do?
Wherever Gonyant.
Okay.
Can I trade?
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much. Cordelia and Gonyant were looking at the map, trying to work out where they were. And then the silence in the clearing causes them both to look up, just as this... I don't know, this strange kind of creature that looks like it might... It looks like it wrecks.
It does. It you'd say that it could
looks-
wreck. It
it's
has the
gonna wreck.
capacity to wreck.
It's
It
gonna
looks
wreck.
tyrannical.
Oh dear.
You look up just slightly before Cordelia, and you twist her head.
Yeah.
She's just looking at the map for too long. Like
She
where
does
is
look
this
at-
going? What?
She's
is
got a bit of
happening?
Laura Dern about her. I think.
Yeah, it's it's just a gentle tap on the back.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Ha!
this is not over. Here we go.
So, Gonyant, you are going down to a 9.
Yeah, I'll swap out.
Cordelia,
Oh, thanks.
you are going to a
Are we
19.
attacking this? Good go.
Hell
Are we
no.
running? Are we running?
One spell slot left.
Fight to the death. We never take a step backwards.
What a bet, mate.
Only forwards. Only forwards.
One to bet.
This will give us our initiative, but before we get into that, there are some things that I must tell you that you see. For as you all stand there, in amongst this tropical jungle, you stare up at this huge, scaled reptilian creature. Its massive jaws filled with those sharp teeth that you get an all too frightening look at as it roars out at you. And then there is movement from its back. And you see two individuals drop down from atop this massive creature.
Dino Rider.
And then you hear more movement from the right. And through the branches, you see two more bipedal reptiles. These two, considerably smaller than the first. Massive domed heads that are crowned in spikes.
Oh, they're like those things.
They are like those things. Atop these reptiles, another two figures drop down from what looks to be a...
One off each.
One off each. They drop down from what looks to be a saddle on the back of each. Off to your left, another scaled beast. This one on 4 legs, not 2. A huge frill over its neck, 2 massive horns protruding from its forehead, and a smaller horn on
know
its
that one.
snout.
This is insane.
2 more individuals ride on this beast that also drop down. It's like Power Rangers.
It is like Power Rangers.
People on the dinosaurs.
You can see that each one of these people are wearing a variety of clothing, all of which are a display of stunning colours. Vibrant reds, bold cobalt blues, sharp verdigris turquoise. They wear beautiful sparkling gold jewellery, inset with precious stones. Some of them are adorned with iridescent feathers, either dangling from earrings or standing up in headdresses. It would all be strikingly beautiful were it not for the fact that as every single one of these individuals drops from their mounts, they draw some form of weapon and aim it at you.
Oh no.
Some of them draw bows and knock arrows. Others heft massive maces with sun-shaped metal heads. Others still wield massive wooden clubs with stones embedded on them. And I think it would be a good time to place these on the map.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Jack, did you paint these?
I cannot. make out what
Oh,
I'm
he's
looking at.
talented.
For our podcast listeners, he nodded with a beautiful little passionate grin.
Passionate grit, I'd say that was more of a cheeky grin, but sure. Cheeky passionate grin? Okay.
Okay, there's dinosaurs and people with weapons. So
What you also notice
These guys are serving.
is that every
sorry.
single person here, at least in part, is covered in scales.
Fucking knew it.
The figures that drop from the 3-horned beast both resemble lizard folk, though they have a crest of feathers down their spine. They look larger than any lizard folk you've ever seen, and they are heavy set with muscular jaws and much larger teeth. The two that were riding the smaller 2-legged reptiles look humanoid, but have snake-like faces, and their bodies are spattered with scales. And the two that dropped from the enormous creature in front of you are more snake than humanoid. Their lower half of their body is just one massive serpent-like body. And though they have arms like a humanoid, these two are covered in scales, and they have snakes' heads. With all the weapons trained on you, they approach with caution. And at the top of the round, one of the larger snake-like people raises a bow and arrow at you and shouts at you.
Okay. Hello.
Takes down a tree.
Oh my.
The tree falls down.
That's not even a. I thought that was a big creature. That's one of the.
No, that was one of the people. Yeah.
Raising the bow, aims it all at you. They speak. Gleka esatol nikan. You do not understand what they're saying. What languages do you speak?
I speak lots.
I speak lots.
I speak lots.
Neither of these.
Common and primordial.
Yeah, I've not got.
Celestial, common, draconic, elvish. Thieves' camp.
Damn.
Make me an intelligence check.
She's learned. Come on, Kendall.
Do the ones I got you.
Yes.
not one of them.
Yes. Yes.
She went against me.
Yes.
Flying orders.
Should have gone with the one I got.
Oh, do I inspiration this?
I think that might be important.
Well, it's up to you, Gandalf. Use your gut.
Yes, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh, thank God. Not much better. Oh, -2. Oh.
God.
10. Fuck.
You don't understand the language,
No!
and you don't recognise it enough in this moment.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
This creature is going to hold an action, which means that Cordelia, it is your turn.
Immediately holds her hands up.
Okay.
Wait. Have I read anything about this?
Give me a history check.
Histoire.
I will say, give me a history check at advantage.
Yes, come on.
Because you're a little nerd.
Because she's learned.
You little nerd.
She loves those little books.
You get your books, girl. Oh.
-2.
Before you
What am I-
get the number, but don't tell me the number just yet.
He's trying hard to get.
-2.
It's working.
Don't get me.
Okay.
What specifically are you asking have you read about before?
There's so much going on.
What were you
Any
referring to when you
sort
asked?
Of dinosaurs
Okay.
and like hidden civilizations
Cool.
that still are alive.
Cool. For that first roll, we're going to do the second part of that. What did you get?
19.
19. There are theories about, older civilizations. There are no reported cases that you have ever read about that speak of anything like what you are describing here.
So, okay.
Give me a straight history check for dinosaurs. If that is what they are.
Roll for dinosaur.
Roll for
Roll for
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
8.
8 for dinosaur.
You have no idea what these creatures are.
Okay.
You specifically have studied creatures in the Outlands. There are no creatures around you right now that you have ever seen or read about in the Outlands.
Okay, so I guess she will just be like, wait!
The name's Buck. Sorry, you say wait.
Wait!
Okay.
I guess she would still probably be holding the map in
Yeah.
her hands.
It's you and Donyan either side, just like,
So she's just
go on,
she's just gonna
go.
she's gonna
I
hold
can't
it out to them and like try and show them the map to try and communicate that we're fucking lost.
Awesome.
The equivalent of waving an iPhone.
I need
Really
you.
slowly.
I need you to make me a performance check. This is going to be your action. I need you to make me a performance check.
Go.
$16.
Oh.
That's a thoughtful roll.
You go and step towards this individual, trying as best you can to impart a friendly aura.
Dead.
And as you step forward, they and they loose the
I'm
arrow.
not going to step forward. I was just holding it out for them. That's okay. Girl?
No, it's not. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
No, because you have your dexterity back to you and your ACs now that you are on the ground. Point of note. The arrow looses and flies straight past you into the dirt. That is its held action. That's your action. What else are you doing?
Put the map away, they don't like maps.
Not cartography.
I think she will just abandon that plan and just keep her hands up. Obviously, she's still holding the map, but she's not. She's just trying to not be threatening. I think as the arrow whizzes past her, she's just like, but stays there
Okay.
for now.
Thank you, Cordelia.
She doesn't really know what to do in this situation.
This individual's going to come, I think.
Individual.
This one's going to come here. You see this second, like, larger serpent-like creature, sort of slither through up next to the other one, also training an arrow now that the first has loosed one. And one of the larger lizard folk people who has this massive flat, almost like cricket back piece of wood with many different sharp stones set into the edges, sort of hefts it ready and steps forward nearer to you, Sky. I am going to roll.
Go on and roll.
You see the second snake-like individual with the bow and arrow. They speak this time, and they say, "Gletayakana de Matangia." And once again, you do
This
not
is
understand.
so annoying!
And this time, anyone who would like to give me an insight check?
Go on then, darling.
-2 or -6 for you.
The minus.
Oh, I rolled high. Oh,
-2.
okay.
3 total.
No.
12.
21.
Whoa.
Sky, you can definitely intuit that there's even more frustration this time round. As much as there was like an aggression in the first sentence that they said, this time round they are not happy. Sky, that is your turn, however.
Hey. This is all very frustrating. We've hit what we like to call a language barrier. I don't understand you. You don't understand me. I'll try signing with this as well.
Okay. 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 Give me... Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I will just.
Go on.
Whilst she's. Is the persuasion check for the ability to. Or is it.
It's
what
for
I'm saying?
communication. It's to try and convey what you are
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Either via words or sign.
Yeah, and I think what she'll say with the sign then is. She'll just say, we didn't mean to come down here. We got chased by a dragon and jumped down a hole and slid down a hole, and then we fell a lot, but I saved the day because I'm the hero. And then we eventually landed here, and now you're here. And she offended you with the map, and we're very sorry about that. But we don't all have maps.
Okay.
And I'll sign that.
Go for it.
Just straight persuasion. Or just
Yes,
wrong?
it's just straight persuasion.
27.
Wow. Okay.
Mine's 2. 25.
Sky, give me an insight check.
Yishka. 12.
Okay. I'll say on a 12, you're unsure of the effect that that's had. Sky, anything else on your turn?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. This individual come round here with one of these clubs and is going to sort of ready it, shoving you in the back slightly with sort of like the butt of it, just to like give you a little push forwards. That is all they do.
Why are you pushing me forward? Why are they pushing me forward? It's flirting.
Gonyant.
I think it might be Lucky Jack next. Unless I'm wrong.
I got an 11.
Sorry,
Yeah, I got 9.
Sorry.
And you swapped me.
it is Lucky Jack.
Yes. Stop doing that, Jack.
No, you're right. I even had you down here.
Following the lead of my compatriots, still hands in the air, sweating, very scared. I don't. Everybody, lay weapons down, I guess. And there's like a dagger on his belt, and he's just gonna very slowly.
How slowly?
Very.
slowly.
Super slowly.
Okay.
Like, pull it out, hold it out, like, blade facing away, and then just drop it on the floor.
I would like you to make me a performance check, please.
God. +1, -6.
I will give you advantage
Whoa.
on this. though
Okay.
You might not need to.
Oh, -6.
So 14.
14.
That's not bad. That's
I
not
rolled a
bad.
19.
That's not bad.
As you very obviously and very slowly go to the dagger, you lift it up. You immediately sense a little bit of tensing, but they hold, and you drop it.
We come in peace. We're not from around here. And just for fun, I'm gonna try saying that again in primordial.
Okay.
We come in peace. We're not from around here.
Oh my god, primordial
That's not
sexy.
what your sounds like.
He's been practicing. that all week.
That was completely improvised. I know it was gonna come out.
For a comic of a line.
Lucky Jack's primordial voice.
Make me an insight check.
I think I'd be able to understand the comic.
I'll give it a shot.
No?
2 minus 6 plus 0.
So fair.
Is that minus
You
4?
have no idea what effect this has had.
And then just for further effect, he's going to kneel.
Okay. Gonyant.
Yeah.
Everybody drop your fucking weapons.
Everyone else has
It's
been
on
very
my
sensible.
back.
Everyone else has been very sensible.
You're allowed not to be.
I'm just gonna.
No, you're not!
No. You put that back. You put that back, Boredom. Boredom? Boardman.
You got it wrong.
What kind of world do we live in when I'm the one saying don't press the red button?
The Tyrannosaurus Rex comes out.
Yes.
It's very scary, but we're scrappy. We're up for a challenge. We're kind of in that feral fight mode.
Yes.
The more people that start coming out, there's a sense of overwhelming. There's the kind of intellectual calculation of, oh, fuck, the numbers game's going worse and worse here. But everyone else is kind of rationalizing that and backing down. Gonyan does not like being held against his will. He's gone through it enough. There's a real sense of kind of animalistic, backed against the wall feeling. When they start shouting, it's riling him up. The arrow fires, and he like actually jumps. He kind of yelps a bit, and then he feels the club, or sees Cordelia come forward, sees the club hit into her back, and that kind of fight or flight instinct kicks in. And as the club hits her in the back, he turns around and goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" and tries to push the club off Cordelia's back and stand with his hands in front of this creature. He's got his hood down as well. As he was kind of looking at them at the start, would he have recognised any of them giving him funny looks? Would he have recognised any of them taking a particular interest?
Give me an insight check.
Not a good one. Oh, a good one. -3 for 16.
There is somewhat of not attention on you, but noted glances, but it appears to be superseded by the threat that they perceive.
I think in that case, then, he's not fully conscious of it because he's aware of his threat as well. But as he steps in front of this last one, they maybe take a little glance down at a part of his face, and that just only riles him up more. He's beginning to hear that high screech ringing in his ear.
As you go to shove the mace off of Cordelia, that I think is going to do it. The snake, the serpent in front who was knocking an arrow, and the individual at the back with the mace are both going to take attack rolls on you, seeing that as a way more aggressive.
Yeah.
As this happens, Cordelia's like, no.
That is a natural 20.
No. As a silvery bobs.
Hey!
As the attack starts happening, she goes, no, like she's trying to get in the way of this. And a rune comes.
Does a 14 hit you?
Does not.
Okay. Just enough of a distraction.
Shit.
This arrow that was firmly trained on the group, as soon as you move in such a rapid way, instinct kicks in, that arrow whips up, and it is loosed. As Cordelia says, no. It is just enough for this person to look in her direction, angling the arrow away enough that it's straight past your head. The club is going to come in. That completely misses you. This individual tries to, as you shove them off, they bark some form of words at you and immediately go back and swing down at you with this like star-formed club, but you immediately step back as they strike out. Gonyant, those were held actions on your turn. Anything else?
He's not out to kill, but he won't go down
yeah,
easy.
absolutely.
So, he sees the arrow go flying past. He feels the club coming towards him. If they'd hit him, it might have been a different story.
Yes,
but
for
he's
sure.
just got a shred of compass mentis with this.
Nope,
The
100%.
club comes flying. I think the fact that he can see it coming and he has the time to lean back and judge his distance gives him a little shred of confidence.
Incredible.
And he walks right back into their melee, and he's trying to kind of stand and tower above them. He puts kind of both hands out in front of them,
Cool.
but not in a passive way, in a very active way.
Yes.
Just hands over, and he goes, "Stay down now!"
Awesome. Can you make me an intimidation check?
I could try and make you an intimidation check. I made you an intimidation check, Jack. Natural 20 for... where are you, intimidation? For a 21 total.
Thank you. The other two individuals standing behind you have also seen that. They're going to take their turns. Each one of these comes up again with this large cricket bat-like weapon or a metallic-headed mace. And they are both going to take swings at you, Gonyant. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
No, it doesn't. I'll use my reaction to put a force field around him.
Okay, as this star-like mace comes down, that reverberating field of energy blossoms out around you, Gonyant, and there is this and this mace bounces back like a hammer on an anvil, immediately repelled. And then the other swing,
Okay, so it's +5 until the end of this.
+5.
that is not going to hit. That's a 13, which will also miss. They both come down, and you can see on this sort of like large club-like weapon, some of the shards of stone as they strike this field, they splinter off and break.
So you got the open, you got like the flank of Gonyant's back that they come into there as he's threatening the one behind Cordelia. He doesn't feel the hits, but he feels the kind of pressure of the air, and he's beginning to get in sync with Sky and how they move and how they coordinate themselves in an attack. So he feels that, and he's aware that something's happened behind him, but he's got out of jail free.
Yeah.
And he turns around and he jabs a finger right in the closest one's face and
Yeah.
goes, "That was unwise!"
Incredible stuff. Thank you very much, Gonyant. Top of the round, the individual that spoke to you first is going to knock another arrow and is going to fire it at you, Sky, as you... Sorry, before I actually make that call, as you defend Gonyant, is there some form of semantic
Well,
component?
she just puts her
She just puts her hand
yeah.
out, there is movement, that's fine. Is going to knock an arrow and fire it at you.
Remember, he liked me for my sign language.
He did. Is a 17 going to hit you?
Yes, it hits, and I can't do anything.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right, you fucked my whole plan.
Did I?
No.
Perfect.
It's going to be 5 points of piercing damage as an arrow and sinks into your chest, Sky.
Do we just run?
No way we're taking him on.
Cordelia, that's your turn.
Huh? No, we can't kill these people. Kill. When the guy jabbed me in the back,
Yes.
did he want me to move forward?
No, it wasn't like a move forward. It was more of just like a poke,
yeah.
like a, oi,
Okay.
come on,
Oh,
you infer.
I don't know what to do. There's so many of them.
Nah, it's only like 10.
Does it sound anything like draconic?
I'll say on the rolls that you've made, unfortunately, you cannot tell in this moment. There is too much going on.
Or do I take the risk and just try it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. May as well.
Yeah. I I think, fuck it, yeah. I don't know. She's going through in her head all the languages that she knows and trying to figure out what might work here. And I think she's just going to say, stop, we don't want to hurt you in Draconic.
Make me a persuasion check.
And I gave myself advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
Yes,
And I kept that shit for myself.
Use,
right.
Use those
I'm gonna
mechanics.
give it to me.
Use those mechanics, girl.
What check? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Sorry, just...
Is it next roll or is it next attack roll?
Just any roll.
Is it
Any
unreal?
roll.
Yeah.
Well, you
So
needed it.
that will be... Jesus. 20.
We're trying to communicate.
Okay, duly noted. Cordelia. Anything else on your turn?
I think she'll step in front of Gonyant
Okay.
a little bit to try and de-escalate.
So is that in between the one that was behind you, or is that in between the two that were coming from the right-hand side?
I guess I'll just step
These two are.
back. You know? So like...
You were there.
Oh.
If you want to move in front of this one, you can, or you can move in front of these two.
Oh yeah, no, the two that are coming from forward, because I wouldn't have looked behind me in this situation.
Cool, that's fine. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Unfortunately, in this moment, things are happening too quickly for your words to take effect, and the other two are going to make attacks. The one with the bow and arrow is going to attack you, Gonyant. The one with this large club is going to attack you, Scar.
Lovely stuff.
I think as much as she can, she's gonna just keep shouting stuff in Draconic, like stop, wait, when, you know, as all of this is happening.
The arrow flies past you, Gonyant, once again, trying to shoot through a group of people at a specific target, much harder to do. And with a natural one, the arrow flies past, and you see this individual sort of look at Cordelia as she speaks. You don't know if this individual has heard what she said, but it's caught her.
Can I do something? Can I do something just for flavour?
Absolutely, just for flavour.
Just as all this is coming in, I see the guy raise the arrow, and I stick my head in the face of the one behind me. And as he goes to shove forward with the club actually blocks it.
I fucking love that. That's incredible. The arrow breaks off of the mace head and splinters next to you.
And then as the club comes back, the one that was behind Cordelia just sees a smile.
Awesome. Incredible stuff. The second attack coming at you, Sky. Very bad rolls. That is also going to miss. This massive club comes down, swinging past you. You hear the wind whistle, but you immediately step back fairly calmly, which is going to bring us to your turn, Sky.
I think, she gets impaled with an arrow. Ouch. Misses a club. I don't really want to fight these guys. Does it feel like... I know I didn't succeed after my persuasion check, but does it feel like there's been a shift? I know they're attacking us, so that's probably the answer, but does it feel like these feel like warning shots, or do they feel like they're actually now just going to try and kill us? I'll use my action to make an insight check.
Make an insight check. I will, however, give you advantage on this because of the previous insight checks you've been doing.
2 15s. Minus, so 17.
17. I'll say just from body language, they seemed restrained at the start. Though there were a couple of shots, they were very reactive and responsive. After Gonyan made a move, it felt like it escalated the situation, and things have just continued since then.
Okay. Kind of, yeah. Christ.
The draconic might be working, but
I think as she kind of like, yeah, ducks out the way of the hit, starts to kind of, I think the gravity of being in a different place, different set of creatures and people or whatever these are here. I think she was initially quite excited by the look of them.
Yeah.
But in a kind of state of panic as things speed up, she'll just shout, "We're not trying to be a threat!" And then as she does that, she'll use her bonus action to shove 3 of them within
3 of
30
them?
feet of her.
You can get any 3.
I'll get the one next to me, the one that's behind Gonyan, and then maybe the one that's right next to Cordelia, but that's closest to Gonyan.
Awesome. Strength checks from all of them.
22.
All 3 of them fail.
Nice.
All 3 of them fail. And they're pushed back.
Yeah, push back 30 feet. And she'll just sign again. She's like, "We're not here. We're not enemies. Just fucking find a way to talk to us." And we'll try and sign as well.
Incredible. Okay, thank you. Sky, is that your turn?
Yes.
Lucky Jack, it's you next. You are currently, as you are kneeling down, I'm considering you prone,
Okay.
even though you are on your knees.
Not ideal. I think there's a certain amount of frustration. He's very tired. Doesn't want to be here. And with that thought that I don't want to be here, he's going to pull out that length of rope that he was carving runes onto previously, and mutter to himself, "We can't even be expected to fucking surrender properly. What is wrong with us?" And then he's gonna like quickly knot. He's knotted it into a lasso previously, almost like a loop. So he's gonna like crack it like a whip, and as he does so, it sort of extends itself almost like a snake's head would, which is very thematic and appropriate. And where the loop ends up, sort of in the air, it stops and freezes, and there's a ripping, almost like a ripping, crunching of glass noise, and the runes on the rope glow, and it seems like a piece of the sky falls out of it.
That's
Just like a
sick.
disc, which into smoke, and there's now a hole in the air with the rope hanging out of it. And he's gonna use his movement to stand up and begin to scramble up the rope and shout to the rest of them, "If we need time to decide what to do, get in the fucking hole!"
Incredible stuff. First of all, flavor boner. Fucking love that. I'm going to give you inspiration for that because that was fucking gorgeous.
Thanks.
Secondly, please make me an athletics check to try and get up the rope using half of your movement.
Do I have to? It's like, it's just above his head. Like, he's not put it...
do
I can decide where it
In
is.
fact, no, I'm so sorry. Double check the spell. Is it just an action to get in the hole? Something's telling me that that's part of the spell, but that might be the old rulings. Hang on. It might just be that you can just
The
expend
space
an
can be
action.
reached by climbing the rope, but it doesn't say how high it goes. So I would imagine that I can set it wherever I want, i.e. directly above my head.
Yeah. Okay. Make me an athletics check. The DC is far lower.
Okay.
-6.
-6.
It is still a -6.
This is actually a -7. I think
Oh,
we're fine.
me, oh my.
All of them just getting instant.
God. -7. No, 6.
You reach through as it as
I'm gonna
this.
use my inspiration. Sorry.
No.
Not disadvantage in heavy armor.
Worse.
Only on stealth.
Oh, okay.
Worse.
He can't even. He's like.
Although this opening is now just above your head, the reaching up and trying to force yourself through is too much for your limbs that are so heavily fatigued, and you cannot manage to use the rest of your movement to pull yourself in. However, the opening is there. Lucky Jack, that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. The individual here that got pushed back, that you intimidated, Gonyant, as you, 21, successfully intimidate them, they take a step for a moment and they pause.
That was a bad joke. That was just for me.
I didn't see it.
As they pause, their eyes flick to your hand. They go to say something, and then this blast of force shoves them backwards. And I'm going to say they can't do anything more on their turn. That's action. They've been blasted back. I'll say they try and get up using half their movement, but that's all they can do. They're not prone.
No, and that push happened on my turn, so they have their turn to use.
Do you see them? See your hand?
I've got a -1 on perception and insight. I think they would have to be slightly more.
You know what? It did happen on your turn. Okay, I'll roll for it. Evens, they can act. Odds, they're too surprised. In the tray.
I'm just too surprised. You gotta give me a second.
That is my favourite number. That is an 8.
Which is evens.
Which is evens.
What's your favourite number?
They get shoved back, and for a moment they start. But they look at you. Deka! Deka!
Deca.
That's all they say.
Deca.
Get in the car.
I'll deal with him, don't worry. That is all that they are going to do. Gonyant.
Do I see? Oh, Jack.
That's you, Tom.
Gonyant! It's your turn.
Thanks, mate. Do I see that one raise a hand?
Yes, easily. You all at least hear that.
That's fine. I'll follow their gaze and glance over my shoulder and see if I can see what the rest of them are doing based on that.
Make me an insight check.
Is he the one that... No, it was the one with the bow and arrow that looked at me when I was speaking Draconic. Not that one.
15 insight.
There is a falter to all of them. It doesn't look like much, but there is a beat of hesitation.
I will... Yeah, I kind of scan round. I go over my left shoulder, so I scan in a anti-clockwise direction, ending on the one standing in front of Cordelia. And I just walk up and I put my hand behind her on her shoulder, and I just lean over the top of her, and I look at the one in front. I lean forward and I go, "Yeah, Deca."
Make me an intimidation check.
Actually, it's...
It is pronounced.
Not good.
He really has got an all-access pass this campaign.
6.
This is what I wanted.
It is pronounced egregious.
Okay. You see the individual that is now in front of Cordelia sort of narrow their eyes at you. There's a clear understanding of this one beat, and they're not pleased.
Yeah. I don't think it was. it wasn't intimidating because it was spiteful.
Yeah, it was the spite that you were going for, and that is absolutely fine. Gonyant, is that your turn?
Yes, it will be my turn.
The other two, even the one in front of you two, hold their weapons. Es Tliatananak! To which the other responds. Ese mana inakunolatol eke manas.
Oh.
And taps
Inside of his
their hand.
Okay.
To which all of the other individuals freeze. One of the serpent-like individuals slowly slithers up in front of you two, training the bow on you.
Okay.
I think as she steps out of the way, there is that cold wash of now I'm under the limelight, now I'm in the spotlight,
Yeah.
now I'm in the chair.
If you don't move in that moment, this individual is not going to do anything. The other one, however, is going to bark something at you in this language that you don't understand, and they actually loose the bowstring, put the bow behind them, and clap their hand again and point.
Are they pointing at my hand or are they pointing at the rune?
They're pointing, they hold their hand up and they just indicate to that.
It takes a split second of
Show
the
them
kind of
your hand,
hostility
Gonyant.
there. And then I look down at my own hand. I'm not fucking doing this again, are we?
Gledaya kana manakina kinulatol estul mana.
I hope you're speaking to him and not me.
The two serpent-like individuals keep their eyes trained on you, and they bark a command at the rest of the group, and all of the bipedal people sort of gather in.
As they come in, I kind of take an involuntary step back and my hand drops back to my hip.
That's fine. They don't seem to react to you dropping the hand. The two serpent-like people they slither back slightly, and there are words exchanged between them. All the while just looking at you, occasional glances at you three, but they just keep their eyes fixed on you.
Jack's like,
I think Lucky Jack's ignoring everything that's going on. He's still trying to get into the hole.
If you are still trying to get into the hole, one of the individuals is going to come up and just rest that club on your shoulder.
He's like,
Jack, stop it.
all right, you make a fair point. Still there.
The words between them are exchanged, and then one of them nods. They beckon you forward.
I look at Cordelia and mutter under my breath, how hard is it to teach them manners? And then walk forward.
Okay. You walk forward. How far do you walk?
How far away from me are they?
I'll say as they've taken a step back. They're about 20 feet away.
I'll split the difference, I'll go 10 feet.
One of them comes up to you, pulls a length of cord of some description.
As soon as I see it, I start laughing. Oh no, I'm not putting that on.
It's a hot man ass.
It means fuck off. I'll come. No rope.
Make me a performance check. At advantage.
You. 13.
Make me a persuasion check flat.
-2.
11.
They turn around once again. A slight exchange back.
Feathers, just do what they say.
I'm not putting that rope on.
It's either that or they kill us all.
Cordelia will say, does he have to, in Draconic?
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, this is so tense. Tensions are very
Why?
I hope it lasts.
Oh, this -2 is pissing me off. 11.
11.
We will come with you, in Draconic.
There doesn't seem to be
Fuck!
enough recognition.
Wait. How do we communicate this? Oh, okay.
Lucky Jack's gonna hold out his arms like this. Go ahead.
One of the other individuals comes and starts binding your arms together.
Damn it. Spend
Pulls you forwards and stands you off to the side. And then just holds a club on your... stands behind you, holds a club on your shoulder and just, like, rests it.
Does it look like there's any magical flair when they put the rope around Jack?
Make
as
me an
it's-
Arcana check.
16.
Not that you can see.
She'll turn to Gonyan, like clutching the arrow wound that's bleeding purple blood.
Interesting.
And she'll... Trust me, this won't be permanent. I'll make sure of it. Got you out before, right?
Don't make me do this.
You're making me be here. Keep me alive, please.
Inspiration, Sky.
He turns back, the ringing in his ears is shaking. If you were super perceptive, you'd almost see the edges of his hair kind of shaking with static. It's not static,
No,
but it's
but
just
I
that
get you.
frequency of
Yeah.
sound. He raises his hands out, but he is shaking with rage.
I think you'll feel an invisible hand just like grip onto your
He brushes
hand.
it off.
The bow that was then pointed at Cordelia is drawn back, and this individual in front of you, not gently, but slowly. at
How
least.
rough are they?
You get the impression that this individual is doing enough not to antagonize you, but at the same time is not making any special effort to be gentle with you. Does that make sense? It seems
It does.
Yeah.
They're not trying to antagonize me at all.
they're not trying to antagonize you.
Okay.
They're not being cushiony with you and gentle,
Yeah.
but they aren't like being spiteful
That's fine.
and antagonistic.
Yeah. Okay.
So they do sort of just brusquely lash you together, bring you off to the side. Cordelia, you put your hands
As soon
out.
as Gonyan does, Cordelia does.
Someone else comes and lashes your hands together. Sky, same with you. You are then guided into a line, and the rest of the individuals mount back up on these scaled beasts and form a sort of pen. The 3-horned creature at the back, the 2 smaller bipedal creatures at the sides, and then the largest at the front. You see that all of them mount up and they just sort of pen you in, and they turn and they start walking into the jungle. And I think that's where we're going to take our break.
Taken prisoner.
Please join us in a couple of minutes. And welcome back.
And welcome, Jack.
And welcome, gagged and bound individuals.
Very nice.
gagged?
For our podcast
We are
viewers,
now.
Gagging.
I've never seen Ben look happier than when he was
Oh no, it's my worst nightmare. Claustrophobic panic attack. This happened.
bagged and gowned.
Bagged and gowned.
That's not good.
As the 4 of you
Phenomenal.
are marched into the jungles surrounding you, these 4 sentinels parade you towards the direction that they came. What you do note as well, before I forget, is that they do also lash one of the flying reptiles that you took down to the 3-horned creature at the back and drag it along behind.
Oop.
Body of it.
The body of
Does
it.
it have my arrow in it?
It does. It does.
Yes,
It
collected one.
You see one of your arrows and think, well, at least you can get that one back before the body sort of and it snaps off.
4 sentinels. Is that the body? Is that these figures here?
Yes, the 4 sentinels being there are multiple people, but there are 4 groups of them. The 2 on the giant
Okay.
lizard at the front. There's 2 on the quadrupedal lizard at the back, and then there's 1 either side of you on the smaller bipedal creatures.
The velociraptors.
They are not velociraptors, Pete, but a great guess. They flank you either side. Those are the 4 sentinels
Perfect.
that
No,
are
thank you,
watching
thank you.
over you.
Yeah.
Who was taken first? Lucky Jack, you were taken and you were held off to the side. It was then Gonyant, then Cordelia, and then Sky. I think we'll use that as our marching order if everyone is satisfied, unless anyone does anything to sort of fight that.
No, I think that's fine.
Lucky Jack, Gonyant, Cordelia, Sky. You are marched through some form of jungle.
As cautiously as he decides to be, Dillard will follow.
Yes. When you fell, you were holding Dillard
I was.
and maneuvering yourself through the air. Remind me, did you say what you did with Dillard when you landed on the ground?
The last time I interacted with him was when I went to move to help Cordelia. Dillard moved up to help Sky, so he was maybe 10 feet above us hanging with them. Maybe as we landed, he hit a tree canopy or took off.
I will say then, if you didn't specify anything, Dillard landed with you,
Okay.
and as soon as that first creature broke the tree line, he up into the trees. Make me a stealth check for Dillard, please. And I will say Dillard can have advantage on this.
Good boy, Dillard. Don't fuck this up. What's his stealth?
2, I believe.
That's better than mine. Do you want to say it?
No.
Okay. Well, one's an 11. The other one is a natural 20!
Love that.
Oh my god.
Dillard.
He a stealthy bird.
He is dead, so doesn't have to breathe. No, I'm joking. He's not dead. But he's also not... Well, he's not dead. He's not alive. He eats food for the pure joy of crunch.
Absolutely. Just for the mouthfeel.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome. Dillard manages very successfully to follow your group, sort of half hopping, half flying from tree canopy to tree canopy, just keeping distance, not feeling safe to come down to you, but keeping you in his sights as you march.
Are we each being flanked by guards or?
Yes, so there's the 2 most serpent-like creatures that have got back onto the massive dinosaur. I can't keep saying bipedal reptile creature.
I mean, you can.
The 2 smaller bipedal creatures each have 1 person
Yeah.
on them. They are at your right and left. And then there's 2 sort of like lizard folk looking people.
Sky.
Nearest Sky at the back on the 3-horned creature.
So, do you come here often?
You're saying this to them.
Yeah.
They sort of peer down at you. There is an exchange between them as they look at you, but they don't answer you.
Do you know where we're going? What we're facing?
Reaches down with one of those very long, large cricket bat-like looking weapons and just sort of pushes your shoulder to turn you. Pardon me. to turn you back to face the other way.
Just trying to start a conversation. All right, never mind.
How they fucking rude.
As I get turned around,
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of slightly start to change my form.
Okay.
Really minute, like changing.
Yeah.
Because as a changeling, you can shrink yourself down.
Yeah.
So I just want to see as I turn around if as I shrink, do the ropes will stay bigger, so I have a way to get out.
Yeah. So as you shrink, like a couple of millimeters, you feel these lashings like don't cut into your skin as much.
And we'll cancel the change.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah, they don't seem to adapt to. They don't seem to adapt to
fine.
your form change. Cordelia.
As we walk, Cordelia is going to be looking at these sentinels, and I just want to see if I can. Is there any like symbology on them? Any
Give me a
sort
perception
of
check.
-2. 19.
19. Are you looking for symbols, or are you just looking for marking?
There's Tony.
Anyway, are you looking for symbols, or are you looking for just markings of any description?
Yeah, anything that will give a clue to kind of.
Give me a
who they
specific.
are.
Give me a
Like,
specific.
You know, I think it would be maybe symbology of like an organization,
Okay.
or like anything that might tell you their rank or position.
Okay. Interesting. Give me an insight check.
Insight.
Remember the perception, which was 19. Give me an insight check.
2, 3, -2 is insight. 3 -2 is 1. 1.
You
That was a journey.
you look at these individuals and trying to put aside the sheer beauty of what they are wearing. You look to find any useful information about them. Their rank, you don't know. You've no idea what could pertain to symbolize who is leading who. There is not much writing on them either clothes or weapons or jewelry. I'll say on a 19 perception, you do notice that one of the lizard folk, just sort of as you glance behind you, one of the lizard folk, around their neck there is a pendant. It is a circle with 3 triangles coming off of it.
Okay. Noted. Thanks.
Is there anything else you would like to take note of as you walk through this place?
I would just say, giving Gonyant's situation, he is simultaneously moving in 3 directions. He's moving in the direction he's been told.
Yes.
He's physically walking through the space. And then his body's doing something very strange. He is swelling with defiance. So he's walking very tall with his shoulders back and his chest out. But inwardly, he is shrinking down to the smallest amount of space he can take up. So his body is trying to say, I'm ready for this. His brain is trying to say, the last time this happened, it happened for years. So fucking get yourself ready. This is going to be shit.
Gonyan, give me a deception check. Or a performance check.
They're both the same. I can flavor one or the other if you want, but it's a 14.
You've given me the flavour, my darling. It is
Okay.
completely up to you what you feel is more appropriate, but
It's deception, and it's
thank
14.
you. 14. 14. Okay. being pulled in, walking in one direction and being pulled in two. You trudge to who knows where through this brand new landscape. Roll me a d4.
Oh gosh.
A D4.
Tiny
Tiny D4, okay.
Is it there? I can see it right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yes!
Gosh.
You rolled it.
Eagle eyes.
It was a 4, but it wasn't with intention.
Or in the tray.
This, though, is a 2.
It's alright.
With your hands bound. With very few avenues of escape apparent to you right now. What are the two most prominent memories that bubble up inside Gonyant?
Yeah, absolutely. I will say, again, with this push and pull, the body is trying to defend him, so his heart rate is increasing and he's getting into that and kind of adrenaline, something's going to happen. But the brain knows that he can't ride that wave forever, and he'll need that adrenaline spike. He doesn't know when. It might be a month's time, it might be in a year's time, but he needs to be ready when it is. So the body's getting ready, and just every step, left foot goes, fuck off, right foot goes, calm down, and he's just going, fuck off, calm down, fuck off, calm down, and just trying to really settle himself. The two most poignant memories. Okay, I won't give you everything.
Hey,
but
you can give us as much or as little as you want.
He lives in the split second of a memory. One from going from the highest of elation to a betrayal he didn't see possible.
Yes.
The thrill of gamble, the roller coaster of a high octane game of cards, everything on the line. This could be what the family needs to take them out. So close, so close, so close, so close, and then so far, and then so much further than he thought was possible. Everything's on the line. What do you have to gain? And then what do you have to lose? And he feels that hit. And the other memory is one of hope. It is him sitting in a cell with rain dripping, almost offset with the slow drip of the water leaking through the castle. So the rain hits one rhythm while the water hits another rhythm. And sitting with hope, waiting for the door to open, to know that the only person who kept him company is going to come back in today.
Inspiration. Thank you, Gonyan. You look up, snatching glimpses of the ceiling high above you through the canopy of the trees where they break or part. One of those flying reptiles high overhead. And you think about how far down you have fallen. How very far down. You don't know how far down you have come.
There's always further down.
There's always further down. And weirdly, that gives you that sense of hope. That you don't know what will come through the door. And when. determination, and endurance of spirit. You tell yourself there will be a way out.
As I say that to myself, I fake an itch on my nose, and my hands run up and scratch my nose,
Yeah.
and they feel the tabaxi fur, and my right hand just comes up and strokes the ear for a split second and just feels that kind of velvet before fur has become fur. I just hold it for a split second and then
Thank you.
swallow that well of hope.
After a little while, the density of the jungle around you, though it is parted by this massive beast in front of you, it alleviates. And there is a definitive gap in the trees. A gap that cuts across your path. And you look right and you look left, and you can see that there is a well-trodden path through the jungle. This separation of the trees, parting one section of the rainforest to another. And the group turns left, up the road, as it were, onto this path and starts to follow it. Underfoot, the terrain is now less arduous, and the going is slightly easier on you all. You do not know necessarily how long you walk. It could be 20 minutes. Could be an hour. You're not sure. But then, as the pathway snakes around, you can see in front of you it opens out, the tree lines descending. And before you, you see the walls of a city. At least 40, maybe even 50 feet high. Massive blockades of yellowish stone. The borders and facets and fixtures on these walls are painted in more of these vibrant colours, the reds, the blues, some bright yellows. There is a massive opening within the front of this wall, a huge stone archway, a huge gateway that is maybe 55 feet high, stretching just past the top of the walls. Two massive wooden doors that are open, and around, in many different spots, you see life. You see people. The majority are inside the city. There are some that are on the outside. Some are tending to the land around the city's perimeter. There are a couple that walk along the periphery of the walls. There are a large amount of civilians through the gate. But it's not just people that you see. More of these large reptilian beasts. There are one or two of those flying reptiles that are on the walls. And another one that you note though you don't see much of it, you basically just see the head and the neck of it, is this long snake-like neck with a rounded off head within the walls of the city, just as it walks around past the gates within the perimeters of the city and then off. And you can see it the entire time, its head towering at least 15, if not 20 feet above the heights of the walls. The sentinels that surround you continue to walk up to the gates, and you can see that there are a number of people with weapons at the gates that stop them and converse in this language. Cordelia, can you please make me an investigation check?
Come on. This is gonna
Choose
be big.
wisely.
This is gonna be big.
Is that wisely? Or
This is at least a 19 on the die.
Oh, you put me off.
Roll with intent.
sorry. It's a 4 this time.
-2. 22.
22.
Let's go.
Now.
It's a gay thing, you wouldn't understand.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry. I still need to continue my education. Every day's a school day. Now, with a moment to stop and listen, to take in what they are saying without arrows trained upon you, and with more of a back and forth, you listen in and you note that there are semblances of familiarity with the language that they are saying. And it does remind you, in part, of Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
These, what look to be guards that are stood at the entrance to the gates, sort of as they are talking to your captors, look past you all and sort of take you in. They look back, another exchange. As they do this second exchange, one of your captors turns back and points at you. And they look again.
I straighten up, I put my chin high, and I stare back.
Something is said, but they don't take their eyes off you. The other one just nods. And they wave you through.
As this is happening, because you're in front of me, Cordelia just like leans to kind of whisper to you. She says, "It's similar to Draconic. That's probably why they like that rune."
Never mind. No, never mind.
What was that?
I let that sink in for a second. And as soon as the ones that are looking at me look away, I kind of, as we all go to step forward, I exaggerate the kind of the wind up. So this is going to be really silly, but you stand like this, you got both your feet parallel. As you go to take that first step, there's a kind of rocking back before you take that forward.
Yeah.
I just exaggerate that rock back, so I lean towards Cordelia, and I go, "How much can you understand?"
Not a lot.
Okay. The okay is rocking.
Okay. Cordelia, do you attempt to listen in and glean anything? Make me a perception check at disadvantage.
12.
12.
Oh, no. That was disadvantage, isn't it? So 6.
A 6. There are brief flashes of recognition, but unfortunately, it is intermingled with too much that
there's too much going
dilutes
on.
that, and you just cannot follow what they're saying. Even if the words that you get, you translate correctly, there's not enough context
Yeah.
to know what they're talking about.
Are all the inhabitants
Yes.
of this scale,
Yeah.
or is there any? Does there look to be like any like familiar?
Give me a perception check.
I think Sky's like fascinated at looking
Yes.
around, taking everyone in, checking them out. Damn. What am I doing? Insight.
Perception.
Perception. Insight.
Yeah.
11.
11. As you look around, you see a myriad of different peoples, and they are somewhat familiar. You have encountered UNT before, lizard folk, turtle on the overworld. There are all of these people here. People who resemble snakes, people who resemble humanoid lizards, people who resemble tortoises. Pretty much everyone that you come across has some form of scaling on their person.
I think Sky, there's like, obviously there's an excitement. There's also going to be this very strange magical download of all of these new people that she's kind of gaining the information of. I can't imagine what that's like, but it feels like to be able to see just their face and be able to become them, it must be quite a tangible feeling.
Absolutely. Almost as if, not a tingling, but there's almost a vibration, as if your hairs are standing on end, but it's warming, not cooling. Across your skin, you just feel a little ripple as there's something about you. You take in these people and their physical forms, and there is this whole body sensation that ripples up and around and over your scalp and down your back. Yeah, there's something akin to exhilaration or adrenaline there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You walk on in to this city, and the guards come with you. The guards that were at the gates step in with the rest of your captors, and you are escorted even more heavily throughout the city. 2 more people actually join you at the back as well, and you immediately walk into a thriving, vibrant, and extremely active city. People are walking to and fro, and sort of when they don't notice you, you can see that there is laughter bubbling in different places through this city. Exchanges are made between people. People hand over baskets of bread, take baskets of fruit, exchange items. There is at least a somewhat familiar sense of civilization, as it were, within this city. They do, however, as you walk through, sort of pause and take note. And initially, it is to look up in reverie at these people that are riding these massive beasts. But then their eyes fall down to you, and there is an immediate, inquisitive air about them. They peer at you all. Everybody give me insight checks.
17.
17.
10.
10. Cordelia, only you can differentiate between some of the looks. The rest of you, it seems to just be that they are looking at your ensemble as a group. Cordelia, you are the only one who catches the looks that land upon you specifically. You don't know if they're looking at anyone else. You don't know if they're only looking at you. You don't know if it's a mix. But the looks that look at you, they're very quizzical.
Okay.
They are sort of full of furrowed brows and leans to the side as they talk to one another, as they look at you and sort of just lean in expectantly, craning their necks to try and get a look as, you know, different beasts and people pass them by to make sure that they can keep that line of sight. The rest of you see this, but in much more of a general capacity. It's only you, Cordelia, that feel the personal spotlight on you.
I think as we're walking through the streets. What?
No, it was me reacting to the people around me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was still in the moment.
So sorry. Thought you were like, please don't say anything.
No, you go for it.
Lucky Jack's dead on his feet. Almost couldn't care about what's going to happen next. Hair is limp, falling down around his eyes, and huge bags under his eyes as well. And if he catches someone like staring at him, I think there's a flash of anger. The sort of glowing parts in between his plates flash brighter for a second, and he'll maybe catch someone's eye who is staring at him and sort of go,
Okay.
keep moving.
Give me,
Just trying to freak him out a little bit.
Give me an intimidation check at disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 9.
3.
3.
3.
You try and growl at a couple of people who are looking at you as a group, and as you growl, they sort of flick at you, and then and there's a laugh exchange between them.
She goes, fuck. What the fuck are they looking at?
I don't know.
You are paraded down what looks to be a main thoroughfare in between these beautiful buildings, and you can see everywhere in amongst this stone plant life is growing off, like ivy cascades down the walls. There are flowers growing. Some plants grow actually out of cracks in either the stone or the building, but it looks as if they've been encouraged and sort of like woven into this space. You walk down this main thoroughfare, and the thoroughfare splits into two and starts to curve around. And at that point, one of the people riding the beast at the front waves a hand, and everyone sort of comes to a stop. And you hear, and from the right, you see another one of those long neck quadrupedal beasts walk right in front of you. And this time you can see that on their back there is this massive cloth of fabric and some sort of wooden box-like structure on the back, and there are people within that are riding this, and the creature sort of...
Can I go up on that? I'll say to one of the gods.
Incredible. Once again, they sort of look down at you and bark something at you.
No, me up there, please.
Make me a persuasion check, Sky.
I want to ride in the dinosaur.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Love that.
I save it for important
Excellent
girls.
use of inspiration.
Yeah.
Persuasion,
Yes.
18.
18. You see this individual sort of look at you, and as you do that sort of up thing, you looks at you quizzically, but with a flash of amusement over their face. They say something to the person behind them who doesn't really pay attention, but they look at you and just go, but shakes their head and sort of just gestures to move forwards.
There's no mean yes here.
As that creature with the people on its back moves through, the individuals in front sort of wave you forward, and you enter onto this thoroughfare and move to the left, following the tracks of this beast, and you journey around for a good few minutes into sort of the middle of this city. Another thoroughfare turning off to the right, which you turn down instead of continuing around this, what looks to be track, this road in a ring around the city. You turn right down into the thoroughfare and continue down this section. And then that thoroughfare curves slightly, meeting another curve, and both of them turn left down one final avenue. You are all paraded left down this thoroughfare, and in front of you is a massive open space, hundreds of feet wide, hundreds of feet long, in the center of this city. The buildings sort of form the periphery of this area. Oh, no. And in the center, there are 3 massive structures, all different sizes. One, the largest, off to the back right. One, slightly smaller, in the middle left. And one, at the front, the smallest, dead center. Each go.
Just rough guess from here. How tall do they look?
How
Is it
tall
like?
do they look?
Is it like a couple of feet? Is it a couple of stories? Is it like skyscraper?
Several stories.
Even the smallest one is several stories, and then it goes up and up.
I'll say the largest one is
perfect.
several stories. The smallest one, I will say, is
Bungalow.
Just the one.
it's a bungalow. Is roughly
Tell us the story.
4 to 5 stories high.
Smallest one. Okay.
Smallest
Okay.
one.
Cool.
And there is a clear distinction between the 3 sizes. In relative terms, they are similar sizes to each other in comparison to the rest of the buildings. The marked difference might only be at like a story or 2. You're not sure.
The next tallest building
Yes.
is like 1 or 2 stories.
1
then.
or 2 stories, and then 1 or 2 stories again. So there might, between the smallest and the largest, there might be 3 to 4 stories maximum within the height of those 2.
Perfect.
Each one is the exact same type of structure. It is this leveled off pyramid, a ziggurat, with stairs leading up the front of each.
Unreal. What's directly above if I look up from where... I wouldn't do that, so it doesn't matter.
No, go on.
No, Pete would absolutely be doing the archaeology here. I'd be trying to see what stars it aligns with and everything.
Okay.
But Gonyant's got no fucking clue.
That's
so he
so
just
fair.
sees
That's
3 big
so
pyramids
fair.
with
We
their
know
heads
there's
chopped off.
clouds, don't we? Because I looked last week.
In the loosest sense of the word, they are clouds. It's like a misty, not layer. It's like cirrus clouds. Those wisps, they're not fluffy and big like
You're just
the
not
best
fluffy.
clouds.
They're clouds.
But they're clouds. They are clouds nonetheless. There are people within this massive space. And they are sort of moving to and fro. You do see that as you move in, they stop. And as you are paraded towards the center, this first building, there is a little gathering that flocks. These people start to abandon what they were doing and they start to gather on in. About 50 feet, about 100 feet from the bottom of the steps of the first ziggurat, your company stops. And a little hush creeps into the space. The city around you is still noisy, as is the environment outside, but you do note a quieting within.
We're about to get Cali mad.
One of the individuals riding the creature in front drops down and starts to make their way up the steps towards the top of the ziggurat. The rest of your company stays exactly where they are. About a couple of minutes tick by. Is there anything that anyone does in this moment?
I have a little internal tickle for where the bird is.
Okay.
I don't want him to be close, but I mean,
Where do you believe Diled would have gone?
So this is the first time I've consciously checked in since landing. Now I know Pete knows that the bird has stealthed and followed along because we
yes.
decided that. But this is Gonyant's first thought of, fuck, I might need you. Where are you?
I'll say, for Pete's clarification, up to the periphery of the jungle, Diled was fine on a natural 20. That shifted environment will have completely changed the game. Would Diled have carried on into this city with these large reptiles on the top of the walls, these people, these beasts?
Is there a easy enough path for him to pick his way through? Are there trees within the city that can kind of leapfrog and hide, or would it just be a straight fly across?
There's no growth.
Nice.
He would be very, very exposed in comparison to the jungle.
He would probably wait at the edge of the city then and
Okay.
wait for instructions.
Perfect. I will say he's in the tree line looking at the city because there's a little gap between the city and the jungle tree line. So I'll say, keeping to that safety, he's still on that natural 20 stealth, hiding out there.
That's perfect. When I pulse for him, I get a pulse back and I know he's somewhere.
A rough estimate behind you.
Yes, that's me. Thank you.
Cordelia would just be trying to see if she can pick anything up still
Okay.
from people.
Language-wise, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
That's miserable. Yeah.
7.
More of this language in broken parts that you do think are... You are getting more confident that it is draconic. Your understanding, however, of it remains completely...
Does it feel like... Doesn't matter. Sorry. I'm so excited. It doesn't matter. I'll wish.
Anyone doing anything else?
Yeah, I burn the ropes off and run. No. I think Lucky Jack's just completely surrendered and shut down within himself. He's so insanely tired, being paraded through the city like he feels for the first time in a long time like a true freak. Normally, he keeps himself to himself in his little shack so that people don't laugh at him. And that's exactly what's just happened. So he is mentally, physically shut down, standing there accepting fate.
Thank you.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell me if I'm about to die so I can strike a nice pose?
Fuck yes. Inspiration. I love that. That's incredible. Unfortunately, the person behind you, once again, does not understand you, and this time you do note that their focus, though they keep an eye on you, their focus really is not on you now.
Oh.
They are sort of looking directly up at the ziggurat.
Oh, sorry, this is regimented time. You're not even looking at your partner. To the front.
After those couple of minutes pass, you see a figure appear at the top of the ziggurat, followed by the person that went up there but a moment ago. The new figure that you see is also serpent-like. that combination of serpent and humanoid, a snake-like body that winds up to a humanoid torso, though scaled. 2 arms come off of it. However, from the shoulders up, you can see the necks of 5 serpent-like heads. Both of these individuals slither down the stairs. You can see that this multi-headed serpent-like creature is clad in beautiful robes. They have a mantle made of iridescent feathers of like greens and blues and yellows that cascades down to this beautiful cloak of fabric in similar colours. They are adorned. Thank you. They are adorned in gems and gold, and they also carry a large staff in one hand that looks gaudier than they themselves all put together. It is beautiful, but terrifying. At their arrival,
I don't turn over my shoulder, but I assume we are all within earshot.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's you.
Inspiration! Fucking!
I think there is...
Cordelia laughs at that.
There's maybe 2 seconds of like stunned silence. I don't know if the guards are like, are they trying to talk? Are they like listening in to see? Are they discussing shit with each other? And we all freeze, and then I laugh at the top of my lungs. I assume
Sensational.
Cordelia's laughing as well.
He was really trying not to.
Gonian is like,
Incredible.
We're not having a do.
I turned to whose guys internally called Francisco. If you'd understood me, you would have laughed as well.
Lucky Jack turns to the camera and says, we're all gonna fucking die.
Pretty much.
Gonian leans into the camera over Lucky Jack's shoulders and goes, well, I thought I was gonna die. Didn't I die with a smile on my face?
I fucking love that. That's so meta.
It's my meta camera, get your own.
Turns to another one. He said it.
Suppose I gotta use camera too. Oh, Gonians.
Depending on your perspective, this comment from Sky comes at the best or the worst time.
Yeah.
Because as this person appears, the square, as it were, though it is hundreds of feet wide, goes silent. And then this to which
Fuck! I'm sorry! I fucking hell, Sky, you fucker! Fuck! I'm sorry. That was really cool. You can go up and do it again if you want to. I don't mind, but
a couple of the guards next to you sort of like with the butts of their clubs just sort of shove you.
I know. It was bad. It was uncalled for. It wasn't my fault. I know. Sorry.
The individuals reach the bottom of the stairs as you stifle down your laughter.
Serious. Be serious.
Like
Very
school
serious.
kids.
One of the heads turns to one of your captor, and you hear them whisper to each other, though you don't quite catch what they say, and the individual behind them just nods. You hear 5-headed serpent speak, and the voices from those 5 serpents speak in perfect unison.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
You're all good, sweetheart. Gletaya kana de matangia.
Oh, hello.
Another exchange. The individual shakes their head. They raise the staff up and cast their hands in the air, and then over their form and a shimmer coalesces at the throats of each of these creatures. Why are you in Dematangia?
You're, it wasn't on purpose, your roof's leaking.
We fell through the hole in the roof.
We know how you got here. We are asking you why.
Dragon. There was a dragon.
A dragon.
Yeah.
Which dragon? Everybody make me a perception or insight check.
Come on. Let's go. That one.
Nice.
Yeah, you did.
I got an unnatural 0.
Nice.
You're just watching the
A naughty naught as
The
it were.
tongues.
A naughty no?
I've got to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
The spell tongues.
Yes,
not
I
the
know.
many
I
snakes.
know.
Good God, that's for clarification. I got 12.
12.
Yeah.
Sky.
I think Ben would like to do insight, but I think this is so visual that I think it has to be perception, doesn't it?
It's.
I'm going to go with perception because she's
Go,
more just like
go.
taken in by
Yeah,
the thing.
Bye. See ya.
So
I'm gonna.
it'd be a
A ring.
it'd be a 12. It could have
12.
been higher with insight, but we'll go
No,
for
that's
12
fine.
for perception.
Gonyant and Sky, you both notice that one of the heads flicks back to the individual standing behind one of your casters. Just for a moment, not even a full turn, just a half glance, and then back towards Lucky Jack as this individual says, "What dragon?"
What dragon, Jack?
Oh, me.
That's you.
Sorry,
I'm exhausted. It was big, black, angry. Tried to keep me. Called himself the Caustic King.
And he sent you here?
No, we ran from him. He was gonna kill us. We've been running for days.
I do not feel this answers my question.
I think at that point he would probably look quite obviously towards Cordelia. Like,
I think Sky does the same, but to Gonyan.
Yeah. Both of you just.
You guys do it.
What purpose do you have in being down here?
We came to this area looking for answers. We didn't come to this area knowingly. It's not on any map.
Make me an insight check.
Let's go, beach.
Which one? The small
Small one.
You love this small one.
ridiculous guy, everybody is.
It's a natural one. Come on, the small one.
Stop rolling that bastard tiny die.
I feel
natural
like
one.
it's my
Every time,
responsibility.
every time.
At this point, this is my fault.
Duly noted. Continue. The last thing that you said was it's not an
We did
easy.
not
not
come
on any
here.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't come here knowingly. It's not on any map. But I did say we came looking for answers.
These answers. What are they that they are so important to you?
Have they taken me in at all? Have they?
There
shown-
is a vested interest in all of you. Make me an insight check.
Not with the tiny dice.
Not with a tiny die.
Nah,
Can't
do the
believe
tiny dice
Hate
again.
the tiny die. Right, it can't be two ones in a row.
Whoa.
Famous last words, Pete. Why would you say
It's an
that?
18 for 15. Sorry, the last one should have been -2.
That's okay. 18 for 15.
Yeah.
This creature is hard to read.
Yeah. I
as
mean,
there are
there's no
multiple
fucking tails,
expressions
are there? Yeah.
playing across their faces. As a group, they are extremely inquisitive. And they do at every point take each of you in. And you do mark differences in the way in which this person reacts to each and every one of you individually.
Oh, I want to know.
Is there? So,
on.
no, you
Go.
finish yours.
I was going to say as they get to you, there is yet again a marked difference from the rest of them and something else. You don't know what, but it's not just that they're looking at you differently. There's something instinctual within you that sets those hairs on end yet again. You can't identify why, if it's good or bad. There's just something, a quality. On that roll, that's all you get.
Yeah. 5 heads.
Yes.
Each head has almost looked us over. Does each different head look like it has an individual reaction, or is all the information that is being gathered transmitted to one centralized brain? Does it look like one of them looks in and then the other one takes the same
Give me an insight
reaction?
check at disadvantage.
Do you know what I mean?
absolutely get what you mean. Give me an insight check at disadvantage.
This.
4 heads on one body.
It doesn't matter.
No worries. I'll say on that, you cannot discern.
Yeah, I couldn't. There's no realm. I can't even tell there's 5 heads.
Yeah.
Dear, what did she call this place again?
I have it.
Dimmer.
Dematangia.
Dematanda.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you said it once.
Sick.
I don't remember it, but
I think Lucky Jack coming back into the present for a moment, scared, but potentially there is potential for this to not go too badly if there's curiosity rather than out and out hatred or violence being threatened.
I'll say you've not made an insight check yet, so you're not sure. You
Not
can
sure.
make one, but continue with what you were doing first, and we'll see.
I think there's no point in him actually making an inside check, but he will try and catch one of their eyes if they're kind of looking going up and down, and ma'am, how do I? Yeah, hi. My name is Jack. Lucky Jack Polvora. How may I address you?
What do you want?
Sleep, mostly. I'm very tired and very hurt. And, we're very sorry that we fell out of your ceiling. But, we could really just do with some rest. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're just here exploring, I guess. Yeah.
You have told me how you got here.
Uh-huh.
You have told me what you are not. But you still have not told me what you seek down here. What answers did you come for?
Fucking hell, this is getting old, isn't it? And then I hold up my wrists.
Oh, access.
I don't know what it is. No one knows what it is up there. We were told to look for ruins in this area.
don't think anything's ruined yet.
No. We are far from ruins. You bear the mark of Inakinolatl, the dragon. You come seeking answers for this.
Answers and little kick of acceleration made him speak out of turn. Then he catches himself, hesitates, and realizes he started the sentence he might as well finish. Answers and control.
Control of what?
Stand back.
Inatate! People move back.
Should we move back as well?
Yeah, I would.
I don't think this is a good idea.
And he begins to breathe, and then looks at the hand and goes. And then all of the external light drifts away, and he's still lit, but there is nothing around him. It is just him and the hand and the words as if they'd been written calligraphically, beautifully in one cursive line, but 0.2 of a second.
Pete,
Yes.
what are you attempting to do in this moment?
I'm attempting
Specific.
to do something similar to what I did that
Yes.
night by myself. I'm attempting
Perfect.
to invoke this,
Thank you.
try and
Yeah.
show the control, but also knowing
The
full
lack
well
of.
that I... Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Gonyant, I need you to roll ebb against yourself.
Girl?
Am I hitting my own AC?
What the hell?
You are not rolling to hit.
Just to take.
You are just rolling
Beautiful.
damage.
Ouchie.
This is a great time to reveal that the damage has upped to 2d6. I didn't think this was going to be against myself.
This is so big.
But
Fake, man.
yeah, I think in fact the strength, the resolve, the drive that he's found at the dragon mean that before he was looking at it and he didn't know, he was feeling his way around. Something happened by accident. The second time it happened was just as accidental. He was feeling around in the same direction to see if he could make the same thing happen, and it did. That's not enough of an exact science to know how to do it, but this time he's delving in. He's got a point to prove. It's performative. If something happens, this could change the shape of the journey they take. So he really leans into it, and as a result, he hits it too hard, too deep, and takes quite a bit of a hit.
Incredible.
Oh, lovely. That's 15 points of damage.
Good God, Gonyant.
Whoopsie.
I think that's right. Yep.
And on that third beat, that second cadence, there is a stall, a tremor, as if your heart missed the rhythm, and then it all comes crashing down in one delay. You feel your energy drain from you, but as you do, once more, what you accidentally invoked, you now try and summon, and it flares out in front of these people, and it disappears.
You saw him standing, you now see him on his knees. It originates from his hand, but it wraps up. As it kind of dissipates, you see it crackling and coming in, making its way back to the hand, which was the original source. But you see it's been coming out his ears, it's been burning his eyelashes, it's kind of been dripping out of his mouth in this kind of hot oil style. And he's just coughing and spitting and trying to get that
taste out his mouth.
Incredible. I'll say that you don't notice this in this moment of hacking. The rest of you three see that everyone bar five-headed serpent woman in front of you takes a knee. The woman in front of you just looks up at this display. Doesn't pay any attention to Gonyant, doesn't pay any attention to the condition that he's in, simply just looks up and marvels. The flames dissipate. She carries that gaze for a moment before looks down and waits for Gonyant to return.
As she's looking up, the music of the score would rise as this is happening. As she looks back down, the music swells and the sound of Gonyant retching tunes back up. It's coughing. We're here for help.
That is something that we may be able to provide. You come seeking answers, and you bring many questions with you. Perhaps we will both be satisfied. But first, you must convince him. Follow me. And she turns and starts slithering up the steps. The guards around you sort of take a step forward.
Did they take a knee as well?
Anyone that wasn't riding on one of the dinosaurs that was on their own
Holy
feet
shit,
took a
okay.
knee.
Right.
They have since
Stood
got back up.
Okay.
I don't think Gonyant noticed them down or up at all. He was very much
Yeah.
in himself.
That's absolutely fine.
He kind of comes up from that first knee, but unsteady on his feet, wobbles, plants the right foot to catch himself, sniffs, wipes his mouth with the back of his hand, looks around at the other three. Are we going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, come on then.
Turns, kind of barks, still coughing, raw throat. Turns, staggers off after.
I'll turn to one of the guards very quickly. Can we take these off now?
Just looks at you. Just looks and gestures towards you.
God damn it.
Cordelia, Sky. You all walk up after the five-headed serpent and the serpent, one of your serpent captors, sort of tails behind you. 4. So it is the five-headed woman, single-headed woman, person, and a couple more people move up as well. You walk up these steps, and the city starts to drop below you as you lift higher and higher and higher. And by the time you get to the top, there is still one story at the top of this ziggurat as you level out onto this platform. You are sort of at level with the rest of the city's roofs, if not a little bit higher. And within this antechamber, as it were, you can see that the woman is coiled at the entrance, looking at you and waiting. You all are maneuvered in front of this entryway, and then the guards, of which there are 4, come around and take blades that look like they're made of stone, and they cut your binds.
Finally.
The first instincts when his hands are cut are straight back to fight or flight, and he has to really consciously keep himself in control.
How much do you need to fight that Gonyan?
The initial hit is like, hands are gone, that supersedes, I'm out, and it's only when he goes, no, there's something to stay for now,
Okay.
that it overrides.
As that blade passes through, that first little whine that builds up, and you push it down, looking past towards this multi-headed woman. Enter. And she slithers on in. Into the centre of the room and to the side. As her body moves, what she was obfuscating becomes apparent to you. There is a pedestal in the centre of this antechamber, a squared off column, much the same beautiful masonry work as the rest of the city. And atop that is a massive carved gemstone. A beautiful, brilliant green with waves of darker green and almost lighter yellowish acidic green laced through it. It is a rough sphere, however, it is not a perfect sphere, for it has been carved into the shape of a roiling ball of serpent-like coils, and as you face it, at the sides there are two feathered wings that sort of tuck around this sculpture, cradling itself. She turns to the side and gestures for you all to walk up to this pedestal. The guards walking behind you. For you to stay in Dematangia. For us to know you are not a threat to our way of life. To gain the answers you seek, you must pass through the eye of the dragon.
Great. More fucking dragons.
Have you done this before?
I have. It is how I hold my place here.
What do you mean, pass through the eye of the dragon? Do we have to, like, what does everyone, I don't know what that means.
She looks down at the sphere. Place your hand on the eye of the dragon. And Dinakinolatal will judge you.
Based on what? So exactly.
Based on who you are. If you pose no threat to Dematangia, he will signal to me. If you do, your journey ends here. And you feel blades placed on your right shoulder, each and every one of you, and a hand on your left. It is far gentler than any interaction that you have had with any of these people. When you were being bound, when you were being attacked, when you were being paraded through the city, it is very light and very delicate. Do you look back behind you?
Yeah.
Give me an insight check.
16.
16. There is now, across all of the faces of these four individuals, a very matter-of-fact expression on them that ties in with this very light touch.
Can I take
1 second to look at the gemstone.
You may, of course, look at the gemstone.
You said the color was green with kind of a sickly yellowish
Yeah.
through it. How closely do those colors remind me of the Caustic King and not someone else?
The Caustic King himself was a jet black. There was
But the
a
eye.
green iridescence. The eye also was akin to this colour. And some of the pools of acid were akin to this colour. Not the same, but close.
Wasn't okay.
You
I would.
no, by all means,
Yeah.
take from
No,
that
no,
what
no.
you will.
Crossbow not going first.
I'll go first.
Sure.
Yeah. Puts his hand down his shirt, pulls out a coin.
Just before you do that, Gonyant, she will look at you all and say, "You must all place your hands on the eye at the same time."
Of course we do.
I love this.
Question. This Eye the Dragon guy, is he like a god of yours or something?
I have already said to you, you may only receive your answers if you successfully pass through his eye.
Yeah, okay. Alright, just go.
Go on, you.
Alright.
Get your coin.
As this was happening, was just fumbling with his coin, pops it out. Well, undoes the leather, pops it out, holds it, just rubs a corner for a second, and he's muttering to himself. It's very internal. But then he realizes that there's a bit of stillness. We looked it up at everyone, of course. We're gonna get through this, huh? Flicks. And then keeps his hand closed as the coin spins, hangs for that half second longer than it should, comes back down. When it's about 3 inches above it, without looking away, his hand just opens up and catches it. And he goes, huh. Heads again. Puts it back in, wraps it up, tucks it down.
The multi-headed woman just watching you with interest.
I approach, hold my hand about 3 inches over it and wait for everyone else.
I think seeing that, Lucky Jack also he reaches into his vest and grabs something you can't see. Yeah, right.
Sky. We'll be fine.
Sky. You said keep you alive.
I don't think this is going to do that.
You all place your hands on the sphere. It is cold. You feel the intricacies of the carvings in this stone beneath your hands. And there is a half second where nothing happens. And then there is a bluish glow at the very centre. That's where we're going to enter.
Jack, there's a pencil incoming, so cover your eyes.
Jack!
I knew that was coming.
Why would you do that?
I knew that was coming.
Ow!
If there's a camera up in there that's gonna leave with me when I do. What have you done? Spicy.
Oh, man!
We're all gonna die.
No, we're not. We're all good people.
I'm
with
definitely
good
gonna die.
things.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure.
They're just me. Cordelia's got the most haunted backstory out of it.
She's the Dark Urge.
You have not learned much, but you have learned something.
Whoa!
Was this me? Been doing my
Oh,
learning.
rude.
It's
You have to ask him.
The podcast
Oh,
listeners,
but
that's another
you're-
little handout for Pete.
You've got the friggin' Caustic King on your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Enemy.
Listen,
Anyway, that's for raw creds. What am I doing?
Roll.
Thank you very much to
This is fun.
thank you very much to Cordelia
Yeah.
for initially trying to keep the peace. Thank you very much to Sky for also trying to keep the peace even when tested. Thank you very much to Lucky Jack for
Being tired.
Oh, Gonians.
Girl.
We have to nip that in the bud.
for
I haven't
We
dropped
have to nip
Bendel.
that
You
in
have
the
to
bud.
get dragged down with me.
No!
He doesn't take no for an answer.
thank you, Lucky Jack, for continuing on this journey despite how exhausted you are, and thank you to Gonyant for not just your continuous investigation into this, but your instinctive nature in handling a confrontation. It's very entertaining for me personally.
Oh, good.
Oh yes. I like to throw one or two dice about.
Yeah.
Not the whole thing, but you know. Anyway,
I was down for full scrap.
I could see it as well. You did very well. As per usual, thank you to you at home for watching. Please join us again next time, where the players keep passing through the eye of the dragon. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Peace and love. Good night.